Hey there, Leo. Welcome to your weekly reading for Leo's Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the week of June 12th through the 18th. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you all so much. Let's tap into your energy for the week ahead. Let's see here. Okay. Well, I feel like we've got some discussions around money, but you've got Ace of Cups and Ace of Pentacles here. Hey guys, remember to give it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, and subscribe, and double tap that bell to get notified of all the readings. I will be going live. If you are interested in booking a personal reading, in the description box below is where you'll find the link. First half of June reading are up here. Check that reading out. I will link it at the end as well. Check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. It is an all signs read. So let's get to it. We are on the eve of the full moon in Sagittarius energy. Beautiful super moon that is happening, which is a perfect time to release, to heal, to set boundaries and plant those seeds for what you are looking forward to. For example, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Certainly very beautiful energy that you are looking forward to here. I mean, you've got two aces. I almost feel like the other two are going to come out as well. But two beautiful energies here. I do feel like this is what your goal is. There's a little bit of a hiccup along the way. I feel like if you have, you know, either a Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or someone who's just very toxic in their way of communicating, they're very argumentative. It's like, you don't know what you're talking about. I know more than you. That type of energy. Ugh, I feel like this person gets on people's nerves, not just yours, but they're already getting on my nerves. Okay, so whoever it is that you may be dealing with, I do feel like this person is one of those people that swears they know it all, that likes to put people down, can be a bit overbearing and controlling, wants to let you know how to spend your money, how to make better decisions, because clearly you don't know how to live life, Leo, is what I'm hearing. And I mean that as a joke, but you know, they come across that way, like you know, you've got this opportunity for money and love, or doing what you love and getting paid for it, and you don't even know what you're doing. And I'm hearing that constantly. I feel like this person is always berating you. Could be a father figure, a boss, a supervisor, a sibling, you know, even a partner. God, I hope not. But, you know, it just feels like there's that very harsh, overbearing energy. And I feel like you've let them get away with that type of, you know, communication, to put it nicely or mildly. I feel like you've let them get away with it for a really long time. And you're slowly but surely gaining your strength and courage to say, enough is enough. You have beat me down to the point of feeling stressed out, worried, sad, depressed, anxious, numb. I feel like some of you are even afraid to take that leap of faith into the next chapter of your life. I feel for even some of you, your life has been on hold for far too long. I do feel like I get this sense of someone trying to tell you how to spend your money, or how to, you know, spend wisely, invest wisely. I also feel like someone here is trying to talk you out of dating or being in a relationship or moving in with someone. This could also be an ex that's trying to get you back, but you know they're no good for you. Very harsh energy here. Clarify the Devil and the King of Swords, please. Yeah, this person has been kind of stalkerific, you know, watching you, keeping tabs on you. I feel like they come in and act like they haven't been watching you or keeping tabs on your expenses. I even feel like some, you know, if it's not social media stalking, I do feel like, you know, if this is a family situation, it's like they're opening your mail, they're keeping an eye on you, they're watching you, they stop by your work. It's very toxic, unhealthy, controlling energy. This can also be you are their child and this is your parent, and you know, you may be grown, but they still treat you like a child, like they don't allow you to make your own decisions, or I feel like they still impose some sort of rules and regulations. And you know, the Ace of Wands just peeked through there. But I do feel like you're going to have to cut this type of energy out. Yeah, see exactly what I said. It is causing, you know, sadness, depression, you know, feeling like you're not good enough, feeling very low and depleted, feeling like that person, I'm never going to make them happy. Nothing I ever do is going to make them happy. And if that's how you feel, Leo, why are you giving them any more of your time, energy, attention, and start pouring the love back into you? Start filling up your cup. Go on that spiritual journey to find yourself, to heal yourself, to get grounded. Don't worry about what other people think of you. Do you, boo? I always say it, do you. At the end of the day, you got to answer to you. You got to answer to God, the universe, spirit guides, guardian angels. And if this is a parent that you live with, yes, unfortunately, some of you may have to answer to them. But I feel like some of you are just like, I've had it. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to move out on my own, or I'm going to like detach, or I'm going to like, you know, I heard the word privatize. So whatever that means to you, privatize your accounts if you have shared accounts. Yeah. You are really wanting a second chance at life. I do feel this person is just absolutely overbearing, and you are just, it feels like the real you has been trapped in a shell of a person that has, like, you've been wanting to break out and break free, Leo. I'm just feeling it. Like, I feel like a sense of anxiety, wanting to break out and break free, and just almost run away. Like, my whole body feels like tense and itchy and like even jumpy. I feel like, oh, like you just want to be like, I've had it, you know? I feel like you have never really stood up to this person, and you've never really set boundaries. You've just kind of let them run wild with this attitude. And I do feel like you are afraid of standing up to them. You are afraid of repercussions from that, because you're afraid of having to go back and ask for forgiveness after walking away. So this could be a long ongoing pattern with this person, very abusive, could be a partner, could be children, whether you're the grown child adult or, you know, you're dealing with this type of energy with your children, you know. So be mindful of that. I'm also seeing that someone is going through your trash. Very strange message. They're going through your trash, whether you live together and they go in through the trash when, you know, when you throw some stuff away, or if you have a trash bin in your room, they go in and they, you know, ruffle through your stuff and check whatever receipts, you know. I feel like they're looking at receipts, no joke. I feel like someone is going through your trash, looking for receipts, looking at dates and times. Where have you been? Who have you been with? This isn't a bill for one person. Are you going out with someone? I'm also hearing some of you like your family is very, very traditional, and even if you're in your 20s and 30s, okay, I'm still hearing that they are really trying to crack down on you. I feel like you are in this sense of wanting, almost feeling like you are dying for a sense of freedom. Now, I've never really gotten this message before, but it feels like if you leave without getting married, it's almost like you bring shame to the family. I don't know if that resonates with anyone. Let me know down below, but I am hearing something of that nature. Like you're bringing shame to the family. I even feel like somebody's being accused of like sleeping around, or, you know, I'm saying it nicely, because, you know, the words that come from them are very mean and abusive. I do feel that for your own safety and well-being, you do need to find some sort of peace and harmony in this situation, or find a way to seek shelter from this is what I'm hearing. Okay, so that's a very serious and important message for someone. So if that resonates with you, let me know down below. Drop some white hearts there. Let me know message received. But yeah, just be careful. The Temperance card is saying, you know, slow down in your movement. You want to rush and leave, but I feel like you may make some mistakes if you try to rush out of something. So definitely make more like slow moving progress, right? So really be clear about what your options are. Do your research, get more information so that you know what your options are moving forward. Okay, and if there are any repercussions. I'm hearing someone here saying you're afraid of being disowned, or you're, wow, listen, I feel like there is so much happiness and so much freedom waiting for you on the other side of this very dark energy within the home. Okay, I'm just hearing it very clearly. I feel like you're being told that you won't be able to do it on your own, or no one's going to want you for bringing shame or for, you know, being seen with other people. I don't know. I'm trying to get as much clarity of that message as possible. I feel like even if you're just hanging out with friends, you know, like you're a college student or you're working, but you maybe have lunch with a coworker or a friend, and it just feels like they, whatever it is, I'm even seeing like they find a receipt with someone else's name on it, but you were in the possession of it. So it's like an accusation of you were with someone else, whether it's a partner or a parent or spouse or whatever, right? So, and it just feels harmless. It just feels like, no, we just all went out and I don't know how I ended up with their receipt and that one's not mine or whatever, you know? So be careful of that. Maybe throw your receipts out at work or somewhere else. No, I'm not trying to tell you to, you know, be super sneaky or anything like that and being dishonest, but I do feel like there is this very strong need to protect yourself, okay? So what else does Leo need to be aware of moving forward? Two of Swords. Yeah, you feel like you can't seem to get out of this situation. You don't see what else is out there for you. Tell me more about the Devil here, the Devil card. Ace of Swords. What did I tell you? I bet you the other aces are going to come out. This person is very, very strong with the way they communicate, their words, their put downs. They really know how to cut you with that sword energy. They leave you very conflicted. Inner turmoil is what I'm hearing. People not getting along. You are in need for, you know, brand new life. Basically, death brings about rebirth. Needing to start your life all over again, even if that means, you know, outside of family traditions, outside of, you know, what your family expectations are. It just feels like, really, Leo, I'm going to be very blunt here. I mean, when aren't I? But still, the energy I'm getting is that you are just screaming inside, dying for freedom. Dying for the simplest of freedoms, like having coffee with a friend, having lunch or a study group, or, you know, buying lunch during your lunch break at work. It just feels like you're under so much scrutiny, and I am so sorry that you are going through this, Leo, but it is very, very tough. Very tough energy. What is the outcome here? Yeah, moving towards calmer waters. You know that there are decisions and changes that need to be made moving forward. You only seek to live in peace and harmony, you know, and I feel like at the expense of your family's name, at the expense of your reputation with your family or certain relationships, because I feel like they may even bar you from speaking to other people in the family, and again, keeping you isolated. And I feel like they're purposely trying to set you up to want to run away or get away from this situation. but like they set you up for failure so that you have no choice but to come back and beg to come back. And it's like they want you eating out of their hand. Leo, this is very toxic energy, whoever this is in your life. Some of you may have been under this energy since childhood, and I'll leave it at that, okay? But yeah, as you start gaining, you know, the clarity, the strength, the momentum, the finances, the support network that you need moving forward. When I said that, I heard, wow, I've never had a reading like this. This feels like a very private group, like an underground support system, underground network. I don't know if that means anything to you. This feels like almost like those domestic abuse shelter that are like underground, hidden, like nobody knows each other fully, like you just know your next contact and your next location. Like these type of support network system, safe haven. I don't even know what they're called, to be honest with you. I'm trying to get more from spirit here with what I'm channeling, but I feel like somebody does connect you with that, or you've been trying to find out about that or how you can get started. I do feel like you're like looking at that type of option. Yeah, I feel like you know exactly what is at play here, that you've been dealing with it for far too long. I do feel like you will get the help, the support that you need, underground or not. Maybe you go to therapy, maybe you go to a support, like a women's support group, or you know, a shelter. I do feel like, you know, things will change for the better for you. It will take time, but you've got to be committed to healing yourself and, you know, knowing how not to re-engage with that and still being firm and grounded with your boundaries, okay? Yeah, see, Two of Wands and the Two of Swords is really that fear of, you know, I know that there's no turning back once I leave. I know that I've got to figure it out one way or another. So do I continue to stick this out? Do I continue to save my money, my pennies, so that I can really come out ahead of it and not have to ever look back? I do feel like somebody here wants to like leave and never look back. Yeah. You are trying to manifest a way out of a toxic situation. I do feel like you will find the resources, the help, the support system that you need. You know, with this full moon in Sagittarius energy, that super moon energy really is the perfect time to do some healing and release work and plant those seeds of what it is you want your future to look like, what it is that you want for yourself, right? I feel like you already know what you don't want. So that should help you get a little bit more clarity in terms of what you do want for yourself, your family, your children, your future, period, right? Five of Earth, which is Five of Pentacles. Six of Water, Six of Cups. Two more, Spirit. Life experience, that's the Tower card, of course. And the Nine of Earth, Nine of Pentacles. Do we have repeated cards? I don't believe we do. We don't have the Tower. We don't have the Six of Cups. I thought we had the Five of Pentacles. We don't. We have the Five of Cups. Okay. And we have the Five of Wands. Okay, so Five of Earth. A lot of fives, so 555 may be of significant for you, as well as 111, since we have three aces here. But Five of Earth, fears surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, and uncertain self-employment. Pretty much wrapping up what I just said. Some of you may be worried that if you leave a certain situation, you're fearing, you're worrying, will I be able to survive on my own? Will I be able to make it on my own? Will I be able to sustain a stable environment for myself, my partner, my spouse, my children, whatever it is that you are trying to do for yourself? So, you know, you may try to embark again again, self-employment or a new journey, trying to, you know, change out of a specific life that you are in, or, you know, circumstances that you find yourself in at this time. But, you know, it says the wisdom to accept help from others, which is crucial. That's pretty much the energy that I said came through in terms of like an underground, you know, hidden support system, support group, support network. I do feel that you will be able to find the resources that you need. The kicker here is that you actually have to take that hand, that helping hand, okay? When you are ready. I do feel like you're going to feel very ready very soon. I do feel like you're at your wit's end. 6 of water, which is 6 of cups, memories from your history or childhood, issues regarding children, and romanticizing the past. So a lot of this could have to do, again, familial energy. Oh, is that 1 or 2? No, 1 card. Familial energy, parent, childhood. You may have some inner child wounds that may need healing, especially if this is a parent that's been making you feel worthless and less than and insecure since as long as you remember, right? So don't romanticize the past in terms of the little nuggets of happiness and support that you felt growing up. Unfortunately, some of you have been growing up with breadcrumby energy, right? From your own parent, your own family, your own support, whatever it may be. I feel like you have found yourself in this type of pattern in relationships, friendships, and partnerships for far too long. So, you know, don't romanticize the past. See it for what it is, the good, the bad, the ugly. Let it go. Take the good with you. Learn from the bad and keep moving forward. And so here we have the Tower card in this deck. Is called Life Experience, okay? So a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change, which is what I said just a moment ago. Spirit is saying it's time to spread your wings, okay? So again, I feel like when I said you're at your wit's ends, I feel like this is a powerful revelation that leads to that significant change you need to make, whether setting your boundaries, whether speaking up. I'm hearing someone say, don't speak out of turn. Okay, so again, this is someone who even controls when you're allowed to talk. Oh my God. I feel like you're ready to wring their neck. I'm sorry, but I just feel like on the inside you are like really screaming, but you've gotten so numb that you even feel like you're on autopilot. You're like completely frozen when they're like this with you, because that inner child inside you that's been dealing with this for far too long, you've got to love that inner child. You've got to hug that inner child and let them know this is no longer acceptable. You love yourself from childhood and on. I do feel like some of you have to really reconnect with your inner child and let your inner child you know that it is safe, that you're going to make it okay, that things are going to change from here on out, that you are making those changes, and that you're going to help bring that inner child out of you towards happiness and joy and abundance, okay? And so with the 9 of Earth here, enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment, which 5 of Earth here is saying uncertain self-employment. So whatever you may be uncertain with, I do feel financially you're going to be okay. May have a bit of a struggle in the beginning, especially if you have felt like, I'm hearing arranged marriage, especially if you have felt as though your voice has never had an opportunity to develop. The inner child you has never flourished. The outer shell of you has obviously grown and matured to an adult. But the inside, very hurt child inside, needs time to heal and come out and really explore life. Moonology card. We have 1, 2, and I love that card. One more. Okay, there we go. What you needed to hear. balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. A lot of emotional energy. That emotional upheaval is coming through for sure. So balance your spiritual practices, balance your regular, you know, home, work, relationship, life, spending time with children if you have them, reconnecting with those that you need to reconnect with, but definitely making time for your own spiritual practices the way you would for your day-to-day, you know, routines. Okay. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. More water energy, all watery energy, to be honest, because that one's new moon in Cancer. So you have full moon in Cancer followed by new moon in Cancer. So you may have Cancer in your chart, or this could just be developing for you during Cancer season, which we are about to embark on next week. Okay, so a personal issue reaches resolution and you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. So I do feel those of you that are afraid to really get the help and the safety and the security that you need, reaching out to professionals or whatever support system, support network, or extended family, friends for help. I do feel like everything is going to be okay. Granted, you may have to deal with the wrath of someone is what I'm hearing, but you will be safe. Okay. No joke, Leo, this person feels very scary. They feel very, very scary. And I'm sorry that you have had to deal with this energy, for those of you that have. Others of you have already been there, done that, and you are on your healing journey. And this is, everyone's journey is at a different timeline. So this is someone who has either gone through this already and you're on the, you know, coming out of a situation where you're feeling a bit more balanced and feeling a bit more grounded moving forward. And you're finally realizing that, wow, you have gone through a lot. And some of you really are still in this situation. So be very careful, be safe, reach out to people you trust, let them know what's been going on. I do feel like this is kind of a secret. Okay, so be careful of that. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. I just had the need to pull one out. So if your dreams are to break free from this, because I'm hearing it very, very clearly, to have your own sense of freedom and independence moving forward, this definitely feels as though, again, it's saying you need a practical plan. You need to, you know, be very realistic. And I feel as though some of you have been stunted emotionally, mentally, even maturity wise, where I feel like there is a lot about adulting that I don't feel that you've experienced yet, because someone has kind of kept you with the blinders on, or has been like very controlling, so that you don't know how to live on your own, so that you end up feeling almost like scared of the real world and being on your own. I feel like this person really did a number on you. There is a sense of needing almost like a reprogramming, clearing your subconscious of, you know, the negativity. And when I said that, I got like this lightheadedness that spirit told me, yep, they definitely need to, you know, really clear their mind, body, soul, spirit, energetically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, to be able to finally live the life that they've always dreamed of. I feel like I've got some Leos here who maybe watch TV and see what it's like for families on TV, that you almost compare, like you look at TV shows like family shows or sitcoms, or you see, you know, perfect families in movies, or, you know, certain situations. And I feel like some of you really romanticize that, like you long for that life. But what you really truly long for is freedom and peace and joy and clarity and tranquility, a sense of self and individuality, and being able to live a life feeling safe and not in fear. Okay, Leo, pretty dark reading there, whoever you may be dealing with. I am sending you so much love and healing and strength and courage to safeguard yourself, your well-being. If you have children, your family, take care of yourself, okay? I will see you soon. Bye.